Hi my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. In my balcony I have this beautiful bar that attaches to the railing and I had already refinished it once. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Now, 2 years after that, it's looking neglected and so dirty. The finish is failing in many parts and I never covered it in order to protect it. So now it's time to renew it and make it shine again. This bar is held in place with wing nuts and washers, so it is really easy to take it out. I'll unscrew the bottle opener that has caught a lot of patina over the years. Some people like it, I personally don't. The underside of the bar is looking quite good, so I won't refinish it. As you can see, as I usually work in my balcony, I use the railing bar to put my tools, to mix putty and stuff like that, so it's very dirty. This time I'll go dark. I loved the light color, but I understand that sometimes it's better to have dark wood. I had a minor wood split when unscrewing the side panel, so I'll use wood glue, clamp it, and let it dry overnight. All these metal parts look really rusty, so I let them soak for a couple of days in a mixture of vinegar and water. I wanted to give some gold to the letters of the bar to contrast with the dark wood. Eventually didn't work, you'll see that later. I started sanding the piece with 120 grit to get rid of all the top coat, that was oil-based poly, and the stain. It took me an hour to sand everything to bare wood. After doing so, I used some wood filler to fill some holes in the wood. I hand sanded the glass holders. After sanding, I cleaned everything with a wet rag in order to raise the grain. After that, I came back with 180 grit and sanded everything smooth. I started staining the wood with this walnut extract. My idea is to use this water-based stain, and as soon as it dries, I'll come back with my favorite oil-based stain in Early American. Don't judge me for my pink gloves. They were the only left at my hardware store and I really needed them. So you'll see me using pink gloves in many episodes in the future. Fall, or autumn, has started here in the southern hemisphere, but temperatures are still hot, so the stain dried quite fast. After rinsing the hardware, I cleaned all the rust using Barkeeper's Friend and some steel wool. After a couple of hours, it was time for the oil-based stain. I love the rich tones this combination of stains gives the wood. If you have liked this video so far, I hope I have earned your subscription. It is free and it'll help me a lot. You can also give it a thumbs up. You can also check the description below if you want to buy me a coffee or check my Amazon wishlist. If you want more content, you can consider becoming a member of my channel. Here you can see the bottle opener. I don't like the patina, so I'll turn it gold. And I'll cover all the rest of the hardware in black anti-rust paint. For top coat, I'll use water-based poly in semi-gloss finish. I don't have poly for exterior use, so I'll have to add it later. I'll apply it mainly on the inside and then I'll top coat the outside once the bar is assembled. Then it was time to assemble my bar. I have some celebrations coming, so my new coffee table and this bar will be super useful. While I work, I always have the most beautiful company, my Milo. Some angels don't have wings. Instead, they have wet noses and hair. This is one of them. The assembly was quite straightforward, just putting back the screws. And it was time to seal the outside of the piece. I gave it a total of 3 coats. When I get the exterior poly, I'll give it a couple of coats again. Do you remember that railing bar that was refinished and then neglected? Well, here it is now, all restored to its dark glory. I bought a plastic tablecloth to protect it when I'm working outside. What do you think about the color? I'll have to get used to it because it looks too dark now. Anyway, my friends really liked it when they came to celebrate my birthday, and it looked fantastic. I hope you liked today's video. See you in the next one.